face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me stack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back.
This is KamiKatsu, Working for God in a Godless World, Episode 5. Let's dive right into it and see what's popping off. Well, with a name like Loki, you can't really trust him. Now, you used a lot of power. Do you really think you can take on Loki? I mean, that was a given. I mean... Oh my gosh. That's kind of a cool ability. Well, it kind of builds the myth of Loki as well, too, though, so... Loki was the trickster. Episode 5. We know we are not worthy, oh great Lord Mitama, you created all things. You have to read it so freaking fast because it just goes by. So they just walking up in there? So you know it's gonna be good when the opening is happening in the episode. We're not getting the actual opening. Well, something seems fishy about him. Okay, so the Emperor knows a whole lot more. Well, we knew that, though. Wow. Wait, so Loki's been running the whole thing? Or is it a computer? So Loki's been running this whole thing, right? Well, we knew it was. I knew it was tech from the jump. Yeah, it was tech. Like that was a given. Yeah, yeah. Keep him confined. What? Wow. Well, he's freaking out. It's the future. Wow. This is what he wished for. Wow. This was so much darker than I expected. Well, this is messing with Yukito's mind right now. Oh shoot. Oh, Yukito's pissed. Does Loki want to be in charge? Uh oh. Son, we took a shift, man. This takes me back to the very first episode. Well, you can't automatically change it like that because the people aren't really going to conform to it. They've gotten so used to this now. This is all they've known. So if you automatically change it right now, they're not going to know how to act. But it needs to change. Well, when you make that comparison, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, they didn't have no kind of concept. He really started liking life as Clint. Okay. He found out there was more to life. This fool. And then Yukito showed up. Are we not going to talk about the leaf? Haha. Tastes better than that green stuff, right? Right there in that moment, Clint knew something was up. Wow. he saw them get brought back to life. Well, he saw Mitama-sama. I can't get over the tractor scene. We're just gonna ignore that. Oh my gosh. That's like real life scenes. They just input the anime characters into the scene. They got electricity. They got running water now. They got wine, lights, indoor and outdoor, tractors. They living it up in their village. Look at me, Tama. This fool. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you need to go back to the other side of the room. Okay, well. Okay, so they're trying to figure out what they're going to base their religion on. Nice. It's simple. Wow. And I feel like that made Loki feel some type of way, right? Yukato knew. I mean, Mitama. Mitama knew. Wow. Wow. See, like when you think this anime is doing one thing, it slaps you with another one. Oh shoot. Okay, so Loki wants to be a god. And of course, they all agreed. So Loki's going to be the villain? Of course. But Yukito has a plan, though, right? Yeah, see, they don't even, their mind can't even register. They don't even care. Ain't nothing changed. Okay, so Loki's going to be the villain along with the other Archons. Okay, man. I ain't mad at that, because you got to look at it like this. Thanks for the change, man. That was KamiKatsu working for God in a godless world, episode 5. And so the overall gist is Loki came to the village trying to figure some things out because him and the other Archons were tired of the same old, and they want to be in charge. Basically, that's what it boils down to. And him and the other Archons have conceived this plan. And after he spent time in the village with Yukito and everybody else, he saw that Mitama could destroy the capital and the empire or whatnot. So he used that opportunity because he tested it out in another village of showing them visions or whatnot. And he realized that the Archons can receive power by the other people either being afraid or believing in them the same way that Mitama does. But like Yukito said, there's a difference between the fake and the real deal Holyfield. So going forward, that's what we're going to be dealing with is Loki and the other Archons, besides the one that's there, that's her mind shattered, fighting Yukito and Mitama and everybody else. So what I'm realizing now is that, after this whole realization of this episode, man, that, Mitama pulled Yukito into a distant future where tech ruled the world, where there were no gods, where, everything is kind of just going on a full repeat cycle, is that this anime is like, sure, they hit you with the comedy and then like the pixelation and the jokes and so many sexual innuendos and everything else. But when it boils down to it, this anime is dark, man. Like when you think about, like, it ain't super dark, but like, it's got some dark tendencies, put it like that, because oh my gosh, man, the concept of everything, of the empire being run strictly by science and tech, which I called from the very freaking beginning. The fact that Loki and the other Archons kind of want to rule and be actual gods. Now we got to fight them. There's so much to unravel and unpack in this one episode, because now it showcases so much more. Like the comedy comes in and it hits you and the jokes and everything, and I feel like that is to like break some of the tension because it's such a dark anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get like the darkness every episode, but ever since episode 1, maybe certain parts of episode 4, like when they fought the other Archon, and this episode is where the darkness really shines really heavy, and you can kind of notice that, like, okay, like if you only caught these couple episodes, you'd be like, this is a totally different anime compared to the other episodes that you saw. I mean, you just got to wrap your mind around it, man. And we knew that we couldn't really trust Loki. The name itself speaks for itself. Loki. You can't trust Loki, period. And it was very evident in this episode. But we also see that Yukito was very thankful of Clint. And in that moment, now we never actually saw it, but this is something that happened prior to some of the other episodes, that Mitama knew that Clint was female. Even though the illusion showed Clint as a male, Mitama knew. Like I said, man, they're like it's crazy. But also, like Yukito said, that you can't fake the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see where episode 6 and the rest of this anime is going, because it's not as simple as we thought it was when we first came into like the very beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's starting to shift along with the comedy and everything. Like now the darker tone is starting to shine through. But I'm excited because that means that there's so much more to unpack in this anime. This is NickIncredible. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, I'm doing